Your guardian angels know you've been working hard, and they have a message to share. Something you did last month has made a certain someone realize just how trustworthy you really are. The angels say, trust is perhaps one of the most challenging things to earn, as there are often so many hopes and obstacles before you gain anyone's trust, at least fully. The trouble comes when feelings of doubt get in the way, causing people to doubt others even when they've done nothing to earn that mistrust. This is why it's always a cause for celebration when you earn a person's full trust, which is the point of this message. You've been in top form lately, and you've been giving life's challenges everything you've got. It's come to the point where one of the people you know well is impressed, especially with what you did last month. They're not the type of person where trust comes easily, and you've convinced them you're a trustworthy person. I repeat, the one thing you did last month made them realize you will always be true to your word. It's something that will potentially change the dynamic between the two of you moving forward. To stay true to one's word is perhaps one of the most difficult things to accomplish in life. After all, most people can't stay true to their convictions, as these foundations have a habit of changing over the course of months or years. When people start to change their minds, then it's more than likely that their convictions change along with it. While it is arguable that such changes are more important than staying true to one's word, it does bring to mind the concept of trustworthiness. The concept of being trustworthy differs depending on the person, and this individual in question puts a lot of stock on trust. Trust is exceedingly important to them, to the point where they find it hard to depend on or trust others. The amazing thing about you is that you managed to convince them, and it was all because of what you did last month. It might not seem like such a big deal to you, but to them, it was a culmination of your actions based on their observations. You didn't know it, but each interaction with them was a test that they kept in mind. Your guardian angels have to stress that this person has a difficult time trusting people, and for them to trust you completely says much about your character. Most people earn the trust of others unknowingly because that's typically when a person shows their true colors. Take, for example, a person who goes on social media to show how they gave a homeless person something to eat. While the action itself is still noble, they decided to showcase it to get the adoration of viewers. To the person in question, such an act is dubious at best. On the other hand, a person who offers something to the less fortunate without knowing anyone is watching shows the strength of their character, as they fully expect nothing in return. Ask yourself, would you lump the first example and the second example into the same category? Or would you be more impressed with the second example, as it was a more selfless act? The person in question was able to catch a glimpse of your true colors based on what you did last month, and it was enough for them to trust you completely. As for what this trust eventually entails depends on how this person decides to move forward with this information. Considering that they find you trustworthy, they might look for ways to deepen their bond with you. There is a chance they might offer a business partnership of some sort, depending on the situation, or they might even try to seek a romantic relationship. Whatever the future might hold, this is a person who's going to play a major role in your life at one point or another. In many ways, this person is the culmination of your hard work and your convictions. It's the universe's way of rewarding you for your hard work. As such, a good deal of fortune and prosperity comes with them, so you can expect plenty of luck moving forward. This message also urges you to ask questions about yourself that can help with your overall growth. What do you think of trust? Do you desire to earn the trust of the people you care about? Are you willing to forgive others for breaking that trust? This question is so important because trust matters to the human psyche. Even if you might consider yourself more lenient than others, it's much more difficult to recover when you trust someone completely and they somehow break that trust. That said, an amazing thing about you has always been your ability to forgive others, even when they've cut you deeply. It may even have something to do with what happened last month, which is why this certain someone is so interested in you. This person brings with them the potential for great change, and there's a chance they might come to you with a potential opportunity sooner rather than later. If you're the type to be interested in watching signs and patterns based on your fortune, your guardian angels have also put together some curious signs that will be coming your way. Aside from this individual, someone else who noticed last month's event will likely approach you. They're likely to share some heavy information, but all you have to do is listen to them and be supportive. Do so, and they'll also be a beacon of good fortune for you. In fact, let this be a lesson concerning providing someone a shoulder to lean on or cry on. While it might make things awkward, your ability to comfort others will always come back to benefit you in the end. There will be some animal guardians keeping their eye on you, which the universe tends to go for when a person is about to experience a great change. These may come in the form of dogs, birds, and cats, but don't be surprised if you encounter something more exotic, especially around where you live. You might feel somewhat unnerved by their stares, but don't worry. They are there to watch and protect you. There's also an increased chance of getting into an argument with a person close to you, which is surprisingly common for those about to experience a prolonged bout of good fortune. The argument is a release of emotions that will help both of you deal with bottled tensions, even if things might get heated. Overall, there's quite a lot to look forward to, as this individual who now trusts you completely will likely have plans for the two of you. It involves good fortune in both relationships and money, so you expect prosperity moving forward. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, guide them on their path of trustworthiness. Help them embrace the significance of gaining someone's complete trust and the responsibility it entails. Grant them the strength to stay true to their word, even in the face of changing circumstances. Bless them with the ability to forgive others for broken trust and to offer comfort and support to those in need. Surround them with your divine protection, and may their journey be filled with abundant blessings and prosperous opportunities. Amen. The universe knows your potential, and it will ensure you that you reach it. Allow these words to resonate with your spirit and pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Type 555 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. To help increase the blessings, share this video with 5 other people who could also use the blessings and help from inside the video. The stars have another message for you today, and it's one I felt you needed to hear. In the description of this video, there is a link to a special astrological reading. It's a divine message of guidance related to your moon sign and moon phase. This sign and phase of the moon at the exact moment of your birth reveals more about you than you could possibly imagine. Together, they influence your strengths and passions, and reveal your potential for abundance, love, and prosperity. I've heard you could use some extra wisdom to help with a very important decision coming up for you soon. And I have a strong premonition that the moon is going to deliver something incredibly valuable to you. And I want to be certain that you are well prepared, because that moment is approaching very rapidly. Your soul is at a crossroads, and you need to see which critical steps to take next. So, if you're ready to take the next step, check the link in the description for your free personalized video moon reading to ensure the next step you take is leading you closer to abundance and prosperity. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?